Okay, here's your Saxon lesson for Saxon lesson 77. What we're going to start with today is we're going to start alphabetizing those words that are in the packet that says lesson 77 at the top. The first thing we do when we alphabetize words is we look for the guide letters. We use the first letter as our guide letters. Is that true? No, not on all of the words, because 3 of the words begin with the letter S here. So what we do is we underline the letter that is going to be our guide letter. That's going to be the letter that guides us and tells us if it goes first, next, or last. So let's start putting these words in ABC order. Go ahead and you're going to go ahead and cut out all the words just like this, and you're going to get a separate sheet of paper, and you're going to glue these in ABC order on the separate sheet of paper. You can pause the video now and do that. When you are finished, you can unpause the video. Pause the video now. Okay, now that you're done with that, we're going to go ahead and review what words go first. So I'm going to call names from my cup, and I'm going to see who's going to help me with the first word. Michael, what is the very first word we're going to use? I'm sorry? Dressing. Very good, because dressing starts with D. So what is our guide letter in dressing? D. The D in dressing, the first one, the D. So I'm going to underline D. Make sure you've underlined that, okay? All right. The next word is what, Amaria? I'm sorry? Food? Does everyone agree? Yes. Good. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The guide letter is F. Make sure you underlined F. The next word is what, Dustin? Grave? Yeah. No. Gravy, actually. But no, it's not gravy. Who can help? Amaria. Game. It's game. The guide letter here is not G, it's A. Because there's 3 words that start with a G. We have game, gravy, and gift. Game, so we're going to look at, we're going to underline the second letter in each of those G words, because that second letter is going to be the guide letter. A comes before R, right? Now what comes next, I or R? I. So what's the next word, class? Gift. Very good. What's the word after gift, class? Gravy. Very good. So remember, this just proves to you that the guide letter is not always the first letter. Okay? All right. What word goes next, Jacob H? Jelly. What is the guide letter in jelly, Jacob? The J. Very good. What word goes next, Bernaya? Pumpkin, right? P-Q-R-S-T. Very good. P comes before T. Underline the P for pumpkin because that is the guide letter. And class? Yes. What is the last word? Turkey. Turkey. What's the guide letter in turkey? T. The T. Let's read all these words together in order on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dressing, food, game, kids, gravy, jelly, pumpkin, turkey. Very good. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so today we are only going over our sight word cards. Are you ready? Yes. All right, let's go. I need to hear everybody. And go. Not every, not people, only people, trouble, berries, yes, the answer, enough, friend, God, yes, ocean, question, young, America, animal, early, earth, finally, government, herd, learn, several. Excellent. Okay, so now that we are done with that, let's take out our spelling high frequency word practice next to number 1 where it says spelling sound review. I want you to write the sound for O. That's digraph O. Number 2, R. That's combination AR. Again, if you've missed anything and you need me to go back, just please be patient. Skip them, and I always go back at the end. Okay? 2 was combination AR. Number 3, shark. What is that? Diagraph SH. Number 4, O. O consonant, E, comma, O, final, O, W. I'll repeat that again. O consonant, E, comma, O, final, O, W. Number 5, J. That's J, comma, G. Yesterday we learned that the G makes the J sound, and we code it with a dot. Okay. Number 6, E. E, comma, E, final, E, comma, Y. I'll repeat that again. E, comma, E, final, E, comma, Y. Number 7, OI. O-I, final, O-Y. O-I, final, O-Y. Number 8, feather, Z. That's a voiced TH. That means it's a TH with a line through it. Number 9, cheese, ch. That's what? CH. Diagraph CH. Very good. So your paper should look like this. If it doesn't, please make sure it looks like this. You can pause the video now. All right, now let's practice spelling some words with the sounds we've just learned. Next to number 10, write the word toy. Toy. Go sit down, please. Toy. Let's see. Destin, toy. How do you spell toy? T-O-Y. Next to number 11, crow. 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 Jasmine, how do you spell crow? C-R-O-W. Crow. Next to number 12, spell the word shout. Shout. Maria, shout. S-H-O-U-T. Excellent job. Now let's practice writing some sight words. Next to number 13, write the word earth. Earth. 12 was shout. 13 is earth. JC, spell earth for me. E-A-R-T-H. Very good. Next to number 14, spell finally. Finally. Jacob Haney, spell finally. F-I-N-A-L-L-Y. Finally. Next to number 15, this is going to be a challenging one. Government. Government. When we say it, we don't say government, or yes we do, government, but when you say it fast, it sounds like government, but it's government. All right, let's see who's going to be challenged. Leia. Government. Oh, you're close. N, and then she said G-O-V-E-R-N. Who can finish it? Destin. No. Who can finish it? Rena. No. She said G-O-V-E-R-N. What comes after N? Christian. Good job. M-E-N-T. So government, class. Class. Government. G-O-V-E-R-N-M-E-N-T. Government. Very good. This is how your paper should look. If you need time to copy this down, pause the video now. Next to number 16, we're going to write this sentence. The red rose will bloom soon. Period. Do it with me. Mirror. The red rose will bloom soon. Period. Go ahead and write that down next to number 16. The red rose will bloom soon. Okay, so this is how your paper should look. The red rose will bloom soon. I do look for handwriting. I do look for a capital letter in the beginning and a period at the end. That's very important. All right, now we're going to move on. I want you to echo these words and listen for a sound that they all have in common. Badge, fudge, lodge. Very good. What sound do you all hear in these words? J. Very good. Look at the 3 letters making the J sound. Look at these words and see if you can tell me what those letters are. We have the word badge, fudge, and lodge. Class, what 3 letters are making the J sound? D, G, E. How many of you knew that D, G, E could sound like J? Very good. How many letters are in D, G, E, class?
3.
So what do you think letters D, G, E are called?
Trigraph.
A trigraph. How do you know that the letters D, G, E are not a diagraph?
Because there's 3 letters.
There's 3 letters. Diagraphs have 2. Trigraphs have 3. Very good. DGE is a trigraph because it has 3 letters that come together to make one sound. How do we code trigraphs, class?
We underline them.
We underline them. Very good. We'll talk more about these words later in our lesson. Right now, whenever I'm going to add this card to our letter cards, and whenever we see this card, we're going to say trigraph DGE.
Trigraph DGE.
I have a riddle that describes our new keyword for trigraph DGE. Listen to the riddle and see if you can guess the new keyword. This is something you can walk or drive. Oh, wait. This is something you can walk or drive on in order to cross a river or lake. Some of these are long and some of these are short. Who can guess what the key word is?
Bridge.
A bridge. That's right. The key word is bridge, and the sound we've learned is J. So every time we see this card, we're going to say bridge J.
Bridge.
When we code trigraphs, we underline it because we always underline digraphs and trigraphs. We also cross out the letters D and E because they are silent. The sounds we hear is the J sound. So we code the G with a dot to remind us that it makes that J sound. Let's look at these words we wrote on the board earlier and see if we can finish coding them. So we underline D, G, E, cross out the silent letters D and E, and put a dot on the G. Let's do that. D, E, dot on the G. Cross out D, E, dot on the G. D, E, dot on the G. Am I done? No. What am I missing on the word badge? Raise your hand. What am I missing on the word badge, Christian? A, breathe on the A. Excellent job. Badge. What am I missing on fudge, Amaria? A, breathe on the U. Excellent job. What am I missing on the word lodge, Michael? A, breathe on the O. Excellent job. All right, get out your spelling high-frequency word practice sheets. Find the boxes labeled new sounds in words. Now let's spell some words that have trigraph DGE. Put your finger next to number 1. And I want you to spell the word edge. Edge. Edge is spelled E-D-G-E. E-D-G-E. Next to number 2, spell the word fudge. Fudge is spelled F-U-D-G-E. Next to number 3, spell the word dodge. D-O-D-G-E is how you spell dodge. D-O-D-G-E. So this is how your paper should look. If you need some time to write this down, pause the video now. Okay, let's read these words together in the high frequency word box on 3. 1, 2, 3. Boy, read, think, guess, animal, against, several, question. So you can check off the read because we just read them, and you're going to spell them or write them next to each word just one time. Check that off. On the 2 lines, today is very, very easy. You're just going to write 2 sentences using 2 sentences using 1 different word in each sentence. If you can use more, that's awesome. On the back, you are going to code and answer the questions, and the same thing for the homework side. Okay? Okay, onliners, before you start your work for today, let's go over some coding. We're going to review some coding to help you code your words in a minute. So the first word we have is the. Let's see. I'm going to follow the name from the cup to help me code the. Christian, how do I code the word the? Underline TH. Cross out the E and put a squall. Cross out TH and put a squall on the E. Very good. The. Rena, help me code smudge. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Smudge on my. Amaria, my. Very good. Clean. Jacob H, clean. All right, very good. Chaps. Jasmine, chaps. And Sedelia. Chaps. Very good. All right, made is pretty easy. That is a consonant E. And then me is easy. Macron, accent. Look is easy. Diagraph O-O. I'm going to need help with dirty. Leah. Very good. No, it's not dirt I, it's dirty. The Y is a suffix. It needs to be boxed in an accent. All right, class.
Yes, yes.
We're going to read this together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
The sponge on my knee made me look so.
Very good. Vince. Oh, sorry. I called Dustin Vince. Destin, help me with the word Vince. Sedelia. And a breathe on the I. Very good. Vince said is a sight word. What did Vince say? He said, ouch. When he what? Sprained. Let's see who can help me with sprained. Brenaya, sprained. You can stand up. That's it, right?
Yep.
Very good. His, breathe, cross out the S because it's voiced, and wrist, underline, W-R, cross out the W, and abbrev on the I. Let's read this together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Vincent, ouch, when he sprained his wrist.
Very good. Okay, very good. Now you can go ahead and get started on your Saxon work for today. See ya.